A group of about 75 protesters showed up to Nebo Middle School today. They say it's an issue over students who call themselves furries.
There was some kids dressed up as animals, and I heard that another kid got bit by one of them.
There's a lot of speculation surrounding the protest that happened at Nebo Middle School Wednesday morning. Nearly 75 students and parents showed up facing the school, saying they're unhappy with how administration is handling reports of harassment.
Okay. You guys cannot record me without my permission!
This is video a Nebo Middle School student took last week. Parents say there's an issue between some students and others who call themselves furries, or people who enjoy dressing up as cartoonish animals.
So are they wearing a mask every day?
Yes. But every time they go, they're always just wearing a mask. But the principal finally stood up and banned those stuff.
But they still wear them every day,
and they don't get in trouble.
The principal doesn't make them get in trouble.
Yeah. All the principal says is just be kind, be nice, be nice. And then
What's the point of dressing up like a furry?
I don't know. They think they're so cool that they want to
get a lot of
be
attention. I think they want attention. So people can come at them and just look at them and think that they're so cool.
Okay.
Also,
Are you guys going to be in trouble for walking out of school today?
No, maybe. If we go back on school grounds, we will get in trouble.
Hopefully not. We're standing for our rights. We're standing for what the furries are wrong.
This is wrong. They should not be doing
Do your parents know you guys are out here?
Yes.
Okay.
They attack us. If they bite us and we just kick them, we get in trouble. They attack us.
They attack us and we get in trouble.
And how else do they attack you guys?
They either bite us, they scratch us, they bark
pounce on
at us.
They pounce on us.
And then they run on all fours and pounce on people.
Why are they spraying you with Febreze?
Just because they don't. Because we apparently have rabies.
And there's a rumor that they were putting litter boxes in the girls' bathroom. And the boys. They started putting litter boxes.
I heard that was just a rumor.
No, it's true.
Is this something you've seen?
Yeah, they're putting litter boxes in the bathroom.
So we can't talk or say anything to the furries or even look at them, but they can come look at us and they can say stuff to us and touch us, and they don't get in trouble, but we get in trouble.
Interesting. That sounds like a double standard to me.
Yes.
It's crazy that it's escalated to this point where these kids are being so distracting to their peers that their peers want to stage a walkout. So to have, the next generation kind of muddy our name and not represent it very well, it is kind of disappointing.
Marlboro Township Public Schools are closed this afternoon. Police say the district received a threat through an email earlier this morning. At first, officials delayed the school's opening by 2 hours, but then decided to close them altogether.
This also, they were talking about this, the police chief, could be connected to a middle school sexual assault investigation. The chief telling our bureau chief that there's a good possibility that it could be connected. That was a story that was in the news yesterday.
Failed. My daughter. You failed to establish mechanisms to prevent abuse, to prevent the atrocity that happened down that hallway to my 13-year-old daughter. My daughter was sexually abused in this school, in a hallway, on a camera, by your teacher, Jenna Shabika. You let this predator in our school. No denying, she's on video. A teacher who I've since learned through your peers, your employees, has a history of problems, sexualized conversations with children, bullying peers, intimidation, misconduct. Your teacher was moved from school to school for her actions. Your teacher with the disciplinary actions was kept in this district. She molested my daughter. The school failed to establish rudimentary training policies and mechanisms that are required teachings for the state to identify and protect against foreseeable harm to our students. Now it gets worse. Gets worse, right? My daughter, our daughter, after being sexually molested in your school, in your hallway, she then has to return to school, and return to the accuser's classroom so we could figure out how to deal with this public molestation. How about that? How about she had more torment in a classroom, in a building filled with adults, and she got more torment? Well, you figured it out. Sexually molested in that hallway, touched on video. The school failed to see the situation for my child. Then when the damage was done, the lawyer in this district writes me a letter. And I'm going to quote his line. If anybody should be aware of this teacher's proclivities, I hope you know the definition of that, it should have been Jane Doe's parents. He blamed me for what happened down that hallway. Your teacher, Gianna Shabika, molests my daughter in school, sends me a letter. The lawyer's in this room. He's in this room. And he said it was my fault.
Got to direct your comments to the chair, please.
I got 3 minutes right here. Come over, Sal. I got 6.
Go ahead.
Good. He sent me this letter.
Please.
Come on, my husband has cancer. He's got chemo throat. I'll talk for him. He sent me this letter. I have a copy that it's my fault my daughter was sexually abused at school. I said the quote by a teacher you failed to protect my daughter from. I hope that you are not remembered for the ethical complaints in Florida. You know what you're going to be remembered for? For the guy who blamed sexual assault on a child in school to her parents. You blamed us. You can't make up this kind of stupid, can you, folks? You can't make it up. I ran to the fires in 9/11. I saved people like you. Who's running to my fire? You are a disgrace. You can't even terminate Gianna Shabika. She resigned. 16-year pension. Publicly boasting about a change of career. Luxury, right to resign. You sent this predator back into the world. At times, I don't even have the ability to comfort my daughter. She suffers day and night with depression, anxiety, uncontrollable fear. But that's because of some people in this room. The lawyer, that's our voice. In fact, you know what? This is the start. It is going to be my mission in New Jersey to let them know how dangerous this school is. This school district is. I'm going to let them know that it's a school environment, in my opinion, run by victims counseled by ethical, questionable, incompetent, victim shaming, that guy right there. And now I have the motivation and I have the courage to speak like never before. I am Lily's mom. You have hands as dirty as Gianna Shabika. See all these people? This is Lily's mother, father, aunt, uncles, and cousin. Look at them in the eye. When you enter this building, a child was molested down that hallway, touched in ways she should never have been. And that guy right there, blame me. I am going to make sure every news media outlet knows it, every newspaper knows it. You're going down for victim shaming, incompetence. And I want you to know that lawyer up there is your voice. Your voice. He represents each and one of your children.
DeWitt Public Schools is introducing a new lesson plan, exploring pronouns through discussion and literature. This lesson plan for elementary school kids is sparking debate across the community.
5 years old to 7 years old, to me, it blew me away. They don't need to learn, about anything that's personal or sexualized or, gender specific. At 5 years old, those are my babies, and that's my right and my husband's right.
In a statement from DeWitt's superintendent, this lesson is to emphasize the importance of inclusivity, which is a core value of the district. The mini lesson is not designed to challenge or alter family beliefs. Instead, it aims to ensure a safe and respectful learning environment.
As I think it was President Reagan said, we're from the government. We're here to help.